Every time I see Sara Duterte, I wonder what went wrong and why she's not our president now. My world shattered when she didn't run for president. I was among the millions of Filipinos hoping she'd be the next president. But it's a letdown because of her firm decision to support Marcos. Honestly, there's no need to campaign for her vice presidency candidacy. She can easily win the presidency much more than the vice presidency. Marcos became president, but I still can't grasp why she made such a decision. After giving Marcos a chance, it is clear now that we can't expect anything good to happen to the Philippines within the next 5 years. However, we can take it lightly knowing that Sara is there to restore everything when she becomes president. After 5 years, Vice President Sara will be our president. The elections are still far off, but they're eager to stop Vice President Sara. They are trying to eliminate the possibility of her becoming the next president. They just started. It started with the confidential funds. As I understand it, Marcos ordered that Vice President Sara Duterte be given confidential funds as vice president. But when this controversy arose, she faced it alone. I applaud the act of Vice President Sara Duterte not to pursue the confidential funds. Who is behind Trillanes now? With his supposed fight to prosecute PRRD before the International Criminal Court. And why Congress is taking steps to continue the ICC investigation. The big question that arises is, why is Vice President Sara being implicated? What about the People's Initiative? Let's get straight to the point. This move is to pave the ambitions of those who don't want Vice President Sara to become president. Because the truth is, Sara Duterte has no rivals in the upcoming presidential election. The SMNI and Pastor Quiboloy. I have no comment on the intrigues involving Pastor Quiboloy. But pressuring SMNI is a move to curb those they think are connected to Vice President Sara Duterte. Especially since SMNI is giving voice to PRRD. SMNI becomes collateral damage. After sanctioning SMNI, the supposed People's Initiative is in motion. Why did Vice President Sara remain as the Department of Education Secretary? Because they are afraid to lose contact with the Vice President. Because if they let her go, they can't monitor her actions anymore. But the truth is, despite their tactics, they still wanted to maintain a good relationship with her. The Vice President will not be removed from Marcos's cabinet. All this will pass. I can't imagine how the Vice President is doing right now. No matter how tough the road ahead, we all have to endure and bear the consequences of her choice. In the remaining years before the next election, let us identify those who don't deserve our vote. Let thou not be scammed again. My plea to Sara Duterte. Don't hurt me again, please. Be our next president.